Tell us about how your deal came about with Bad Boy.
I was doing music in L.A. I lived in L.A. Studio was on Hollywood and Cahuenga. And I used to just go to the studio and work all the time. After I left Atlanta, we went to Los Angeles. And I was working out there. And then one of Puff's friends that happened to be, it was my friend at the time too, he let Puff hear my music. And one day he called me about 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. You know, Puff is weird like that. He calls weird hours. He called me about 2, 3 in the morning and said, "Playboy, I want to sign you to the label." I said, "Who?" I said, he said, "Yeah, tomorrow I'll fly you out, you know, and then we can catch up. And then I'm gonna be going." So I flew to New York. Okay, he want to sign me. He said, and then we getting ready to go on tour. At the time, they were on the No Way Out tour. He said, "I want to take you out on tour so you can come see what the life is like." I said, "Okay." So me and my guy, my producer that I took to L.A. with me from Atlanta, we went out. We went on a tour. So we on the tour. And so we like, yo, we need to make some money. How we gonna make some money? So then he'll be like, "Playboy, I got these tickets. These the tickets." Like he'll go and buy the tickets from Ticketmaster, buy the tickets, and then give them to me. And then I'm gonna go out there in front of the stadium before the concert and try to sell the tickets for a little bit more. And then the ones that I didn't sell, I give it back to him. He trade them into Ticketmaster. They give him his money back. So I was like, man, and I was making $5 a ticket. I said, man, I don't want $5.
What do you mean you were only making $5 a ticket?
So if the ticket was $100 and he paid $100 for a ticket, if I sold the ticket for $150, I would make like $5, something.
So you
small.
gave him an extra 45?
That's what he was doing. That's what so many artists were doing this. It's when you having a concert.
No,
you have a concert.
I get it.
You get it?
I'm just thinking like, but Pup, that was the split.
That
going out there standing out front of
for the
venue.
Yeah.
And 150, you just got $5.
Yeah, that's why I stopped that one quick.
Yeah.
I quit that one soon. I said, yo, I came back. I said, look, man, I don't think selling tickets is for me.
Did it give you any indication on what the type of deals he might like to do? Did that tell you like, okay, this is how it's going to be working with him?
It didn't really do that. What it
register.
did was make me say, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm going to have something else to sell. So then they gave me the backstage passes. He said, I got these back. Now I could make, I was selling them for $500 a piece.
There you
so
go.
I have like 5 of them when we first get to some place. I know I'm going to make $2,000 real quick. I sell them tickets. Then all of a sudden, when we used to get off the stage, it was so many different faces that was in the dressing room. He was like, where are all these people coming from? I was like, passes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
They took the passes from me.
No more for Mark.
No more passes.
Wow.
No more passes.
And so that was where you were making the bulk of the money outside of anything else, obviously, right?
Was being able to sell those passes. Puffy wasn't even the rich guy he was back then. Remember, in 1995 or so, he just really was getting put on in 1995. So 93, 90, and all of that, 89 and all of that. He wasn't someone that you'd be like, oh my God, this Puff. You know,
he wasn't a billionaire.
He wasn't even like a powerful mogul to me at then. He was just somebody. You know, same thing. Well, you know, you had Dallas and them. You'd be like, well, Dallas and them is my friend. Yeah. And they big, just as big as him. Jermaine Dupri's just as big as him. Yeah. You know, so you would never look at him and be like, wow, Puff. You'd be like, wow, Jermaine.
Yeah.
You know, wow, Dallas.
You
wow,
would think
Divine.
that of Jermaine at that point. Okay.
Yeah.